All right, what's happening, everybody? Welcome to my favorite purchases of 2024 video. I'm super excited to make this. We're going to go through all 5 items that I picked up this year, why I enjoyed them, why I think they're my top 5 favorites. So let's kick it off with something that's actually not here right now. Let's go take a look at my new dump trailer. All right, so number 5 is my $2,500 dump trailer. I picked this thing up in March, I believe. It was pretty ratty when I got it, this like faded red. But it worked. I put it right to work. I immediately started running scrap with it. Helped me out a ton, so I didn't have to unload it by hand or have like an excavator pick all the scrap off the trailer. Super happy with it. A couple months back, I decided that I was going to go through the whole thing and clean it up, paint it, take all the rust off it as best I could. And it turned out pretty good. I'm very happy with it, and she's still running scrap for me. I don't plan on stopping using it. So yeah, there's the dump trailer. All right, number 4 is my 1981 Mercedes 300D sedan. I love this car. This thing is fantastic. This car is so well built, it's actually insane. The bumpers, the doors, everything is just so overbuilt. It's awesome. I was driving this thing in the snow a couple days, maybe like a week ago or so, and I spun out of control, did a 360 and smashed into a stop sign, and you wouldn't even know. If you looked at the door, you wouldn't even know it. I've hit all kinds of just stupid stuff with this thing, just playing around, and you couldn't even tell. This is a great car. I absolutely love it. I purchased this car back in June, I believe. It's got the blue interior, really, really pretty interior, super comfortable. Purchased the thing back in June, and I've actually driven it quite a bit. I really wasn't expecting to drive it as much as I do. I have a lot of fun with this thing. It's been great. One thing that kind of sucks is it's a non-turbo car, so it's slow as molasses. It's ridiculous. But she's slow, she's leaky, she's smoky, but it's a fun car to drive. I've had it gel up on me a couple times. I've had to deal with all that, but overall, this thing has been awesome. It is retired as my winter beater car. I ended up buying a Ford Ranger, I don't know, maybe a week ago or so, a little less than a week, just so I don't have to run this thing in the salt as much, and also in the cold. The heat takes a million years to get going. It's rotted, it's rusty. It's got a V-band clamp exhaust on it from some other Mercedes. I just love it. You can't look at this thing and just not fall in love with this thing. It's seriously one of my favorite purchases ever. All right, and number 3, we have, just in general, Chinese mini excavators. I currently have 2 of them that are my personal machines. I just recently purchased this VA18 at our local auction a few weeks ago. I really like it. This is the Kubota 3-cylinder diesel model. It's got the swing boom. Obviously, it's got the wider tracks, bigger undercarriage. I put the hydraulic thumb on there. It's got the diverter. I put my quick coupler on there. It's pilot controls. Like I said, it is diesel, which is why I wanted it. It's pretty awesome. It's a great little unit. I've been putting it to work as of recently. If I can get this stupid door to open. Nice and rusty already. Chinese quality, but it's a genuine Kubota diesel in there. It runs awesome. It works awesome. I've been using it quite a bit on a little expansion project on my property, a little development that I got going on. Overall, I love this thing. This thing's been great. I also have the VA13, which is the single cylinder 1-ton. I love that machine just as much. They're both just super easy to work on. They're super handy to have. And for someone like me who's not going out and doing any major excavation projects or anything like that, one of these Chinese mini excavators is just fine. I don't need to go out and spend a ton of money on a brand new Kubota or a Takeuchi or whatever. I also don't need to be spending money on a used one. So getting one of these Chinese mini excavators gets you a brand new motor, brand new everything, and I'm not going to put a ton of hours on it, so I'm not super concerned. But these have been great. You guys are going to get to see plenty of videos on these. I just have to actually sit down, edit them, and upload them. All right, and number 2, we got my Polaris ACE 500. She is still filthy from Christmas Eve, I believe. We always go riding on Christmas Eve, and this time we went to my buddy's field and just had a blast. This is a great machine. I'll tell you exactly the reason why I wanted it and why I have it. I love off-roading. I love quads. I love side-by-sides. I love all that. Side-by-sides are a little bit too big to go down trails that we go down. So that was kind of out of the picture. And a quad is just, in my opinion, not as safe. Obviously, this has the roll bar. You're sitting down, lower center of gravity. that's why I picked it. I've actually had a few of these Aces, this one being my favorite. I had a 570, I had a 325, 900. This one is my favorite, the 500. It's a simpler engine. This thing just runs full throttle, wide open all day. I love it. I jump it. You can see I'm getting pretty good air on those jumps, which is just awesome. I did upgrade wheels and tires on it a little bit, just to some newer style ones off a Razor. So it's kind of still like a utility quad. You have a little bit of trunk space here. I usually put my little like breakdown kit, medical kit, all that stuff in the back here if we're going on a long trail ride. It's pretty much a utility quad with a seat and a steering wheel and a roll bar. But I love this thing. My buddy has one now, a 570, which he loves, and they've been so much fun. I think I only bought that last month in November, but I've had so much fun with it. I had a check engine light for a couple days and then it went away, so I don't know what that's about. I probably should do like actual maintenance on it again, because I haven't beaten on it so hard. But what a unit. If this thing ever goes, I will buy another one in a heartbeat. They're just, honestly, in my opinion, they're the best. And here we have my number one favorite best purchase of 2024. And I'm going to throw this in there. My best purchase ever, Bobcat 553. I have been on the hunt for a 553 for years. I've never found one within a reasonable distance or a reasonable price. You might be asking yourself, well, why a 553? Get a bigger one, it could do more. This is the perfect size machine for the stuff that I do with the lawn and garden tractors. It's easy to get around my yard. It's light enough that I can tow it on my landscape trailer, but I can also put a 60-inch bucket on it. I obviously have the forks, I have a grapple, I've got all kinds of stuff for this thing. It's just a 3-cylinder D905, I think, D950 Kubota. Runs awesome. I did service it not too long ago, but just a little 3-cylinder Kubota. It's got 1,900 hours on it or so. I got it with 1,700. I love this thing. This has been an amazing machine. There's a lot of little nitpicky things. That I could do to it. I do need to find a better door for it. I made one and it just kind of fell apart. It does have heat, and I'm not gonna say AC, but it's got a fan, so it'll keep you cool in the summer, which is nice. This is just by far my favorite purchase I've ever made in my entire life. I use it literally every day. I have now I guess it's a 3-year-old John Deere 2032R. I keep calling it brand new, but it's 3 years old now. I love that machine as well, but honestly, this thing has been the one I grab. Just being able to spin around in, just in a circle right there and not having to back up and do a 45-point turn has just been amazing. I love this machine, and like I said, this is definitely my favorite machine, my best purchase I've ever made in my entire life. And we got a little honorable mention here. This is my 22-foot car trailer. This is a Rice trailer. I ended up getting rid of my big equipment trailer. I just didn't use it as much as I thought I would, and it was a little overkill for towing around to get like 2 tractors or something like that. Now that I've been kind of getting into the bigger equipment, I use this to go pick up all the Chinese mini excavators, skid steers, all that good stuff. It's been a great trailer. I've hauled the Mercedes on it countless times. I picked up the new Ranger with it. I've hauled a couple buddies' cars. I've hauled skid steers, and anything you can imagine has been taken on this trailer. So yeah, this is just an honorable mention, and single cab's still there. A lot of people think I sold that truck. I have not sold that truck, and I don't think I ever will. So I think it's safe to say that 2024 was one of the greatest years of my life. I really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. Me and my friends did a lot of crazy stuff all the way out to Wisconsin. We road tripped out there. I went to Kentucky. I went to Pennsylvania a few times, Ohio, all that kind of stuff, up to Maine a million times. It was fantastic. I got a lot done. We did a lot. Super fun. I bought a lot of good stuff. As you guys can see, I've never made one of these videos before because I just haven't had enough good stuff in one year to show. But I got plenty of toys right now that I'm playing around with. There's plenty of other stuff too. I picked up a Steiner. Like I said, there's the other Chinese Mini. That Ranger I think is going to be pretty fun. So there's plenty of other stuff. I'm hopefully going to have more videos out for you guys soon. I have people asking me if I'm going to be uploading more frequently this year. I don't know. I can't make any promises, hopefully, but we'll see. So yeah, I think that about does it for this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for supporting the channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.